in place. Yanko yechini rim. And you will be see me who I may kosoro, a soro himfa.
So when somebody dies, they say, I'm going to heaven. Where in heaven exactly are you going
to?
Be patient so that I expound to you the matters of heaven and all that pertains there.
There are 3 heavens.
Any person who tells you that there are 3 heavens has never been there.
Heaven papa muno. You bet me a papa manakwa could do 36 heavens.
In the division or in the descriptive of the levels or the realms of the heavens, you could go as much as 36 heavens.
You bet me a papa manako 13 heavens.
Also, we can establish classifications of 13 heavens.
It
is that which I know that I am here to speak of. It is that which I have spiritually encountered that I bring the truth of to you. When we speak of heaven, what is it? Understand that when we say heaven, we are speaking of the realm that is composed of water, is composed of fire, and is composed of air or the wind.
And when you look at Revelation chapter 15, the verse number 2 now, said the sea is a sea mingled with fire.
And so when you read in the revelation of Jesus, the word of God tells us that it is the sea, that's Revelation chapter 15 verse 2. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire. And so it is actually water mixed with fire.
And I say empuano, the 4 elements now combine.
Understand that is at the seashore that we get all the 4 elements at work. We get fire from the sun, we are seeing water from the ocean, we are seeing earth by the sun on the seashore, and we are seeing the breeze, which is air.
And you can't glass. What is glass?
What then is glass? The sea of glass.
Chemistry paying any what glass is. Silicon. That is sand, earth, that has gone through tested fire. Into glass
So when we speak of glass, we are talking of silica. We are seeing sand that has changed form under very high pressures of fire.
Enunti tie na tie ne. Odaseni biara ofri santa madam akwa jinta madam efri rade ho no. Ofasa sea of glass imu.
So every person in exiting their body to get into the realm where God is must go of necessity through the sea of glass.
Aye Christophobic say, mayen dealing with the elements of water, fire, wind. Aye, you am say, it's a moment in heaven.
So when I hear certain believers postulate or posit that there is no need to meddle with the elements, fire, earth, wind, water, I wonder how they envisage they are going to make that journey into heaven.
Also, because I want to say, way, either say sunsum or nim sunsum and as wa bon ewa addition.
When you hear a person talking, you would either know that this person is naive with regards to the realm of the spirit, or the person is just unintelligent in learning.
The greatest gift of heaven is the 4 elements.
Achadi e sombo kese e wo soro. Ene abodie nchichemu nan.
Yeka osura, it is the place where all the 4 elements come together for manifestation.
When yeka say osura, yeka biaya abodie nchichemu nan ye nsuo ye mframa ye eja ene asase ebem na wano bua se na be ya wo beda bibie di.
Na ohwe Hebrew kasa yere tro nyame asem na yeka heaven a eno ne shamayim.
And when we come into the Hebrew tongue, the word translated as heaven is shamayim.
Say, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. Tie, mayim, ejinahoma ensio, shin, ejinahoma fire, and Hashem, ejinahoma kasa, edin emframa. Ene honam. Enunti, yeka the heavens are. It is actually the combination, the realm of the combinations of the elements of fire, water, wind, and earth. That is what heaven is. Maim, water. Shin, fire. Shem, the character nature of a person, which is the wind. Into heaven is the constitution of the four elements.
Tiasiase osoro eya body akwa na body nchichemu nnan ahode nchichemu nnan na akabom baako na edijuma eno enene osoro.
Na sarom no, it is in various levels of spheres. And only a freebie atmosphere, stratosphere. It is spheres of abode.
Tiasiase osoro aheme ma na se heaven asema ya yeki eye nchichemu ene biaye enu nti na ewiem ya ewo hoyi eye biaye ni etra so bebi a astronauts etna space craft mu a omupie edekono eno so eye biaye nanso eye biaye kuma kra ye bo bebere eboro sa etoatoa so
When so more kosoro no so mbekwa, they go under high temperatures of fire and wind.
yes.
And yes, I want to mean raho.
So just as it is in the natural, that when a space rocket is going up, there is the combustion fuel that is burning under intense pressure. And we are seeing two things clearly manifested. We are seeing fire and we are seeing wind at work in propelling the rockets to break through the atmosphere.
In 2 Ephesians chapter 2, the verse number 2, Nyamiasem refers to the devil as the prince of the power of the air.
Enti Awurade asem e ma yeti asese se wo kan Ephesians chapter 2 na kwan ofa so ode kire bonsama na ode ka bonframa asem ene se ono ne mapomba a odi mframa so
Enti emframa na wo ho. There is a prince of the power of the air. Emframa e wo tumi niti e wo ho. The prince of the power of the air. That's an elemental being. The power of the air is an elemental being under the prince. Enti si ehunu saade we a pese bia osuru mu na yeti ne ma biase. Enti atmosphere na wo say na ye no. That is the beginning of the heavens. Enti osuru eni say nkwa, because this is an atmosphere. This is an atmosphere. The entire atmosphere around the earth is the heavens. Na sa realm we no uremu a just a won so ye mframa ni ja. Won frama ni honhom. Uja ene okra.
So for you to enter into this realm which is made up of fire and wind, you must of necessity be of like manner. You must be of that form for you to thrive there. Just as he that is of the earth is earthy. You must be of that form
Heavenly.
Now that form is manifested by wind and by fire. The wind speaks of the spirit that is resident within you. And the fire speaks of the force of the soul that you possess.
Into the spark of life, which is the fire, is the soul, and the essence of life is the spirit, the wind.
Okay.
Into mienu we and ebetwa osoro ahimamu kwan. And this is the least realm of the heavens, the Shamaim.
So it is the soul and the spirit that is to make the journey across this realm of the heavenlies. And the man of God is telling us that it is even the least realm.
When you have crossed the realm of the wind, then you come into the realm of the fires, the vehemence of fire, which is the realm of the stars. It is the heaven of the stars.
Odasani cham biaya emframa ene dihene no. Waba bi ra biaya eyo ja dari puka nebia na saa bebi oja edi sono ana oja biaye no eno ne biaye ensroma wo
Ofriwa na afriwa ba the heaven which is referred to as the third heaven of the taming of the medieval waters and fires of this universe.
Na biaye etoso miensa a odasani etwemu oja biaye na ye biaye na ensroma wo na eye biaye a odi tete esuo a abodi ahyase na ewo ho no obedi saa tete nsuo no so na wa free ana wetwa saa tete nsuo no a na wo free a body asase no.
And in that place, there is a serenity. It is the taming of the waters. And that is why it is referred to as paradise. It is also referred to as the realm of heavenly silence.
Ti ase se saa bia yen a tete nsuo no esese wo tena so na wo twa efa so no. Eno saa bia yen na eye sutene ne da ho brew no. Eno na ye frɛ ne paradise. Ene ne paradise. Na eno nso ne biaye a eye osoro din ye bia na saa biaye no eye biaye a odaseni esiso okotwam.
And Paul can say, when I entered into paradise, I heard things, but it is not for speech, it is the realm of silence.
Eno nti Paul say me bora osoro etoso miensa no metensem nanso mankasa isan say ho no. It
is the realm of the unspeakable words of reality.
Eya biaya ensem anu ntumi nka nanso sansem no anu ntumi nka na eno na nwene wiase ana eno na nwene wiase no eho ene saa biaya na eye adwuma.
Yeka paradise. Paradise is the realm of the silence of heaven.
Ti ase say yeka paradise na paradise paradise eno ne biaya eye dinye.
It is the realm of the farming and the storehouses of God's divine abode.
And also asa akoye biaya onyame akuaye ene onyame biaya osie osoro nobaye no ehyehe.
In the Hebrew, it is referred to as the Shehakim, the heaven of the farms and storehouses of God. That is where corn and all plants are grown. The corn of heaven, the grains of heaven, all of that. One of the gracious gifts we have of the grains of heaven is the grains of paradise.
Ti ase se saa bia no eho na osoro kuaye ekoso na eho nso na nyame sie enobaye nyina na ti ase se saa bia na die biara hyase ene ho na ni kasem wo ho ne ade ba ko asofo de kyen sa akyede free paradise ni aduaba bi was asase so ha ni din ni brofo din any grains of paradise o de ba kan kasem a ni din any efom wisa e ade a tumi any anwode wom na kai se efri bia ya ye friend the paradise osoro din ye bia.
Now in Revelation chapter 2 the verse number 7 nyame asem mayeti ase se eho ena mana or say he that are here, let him hear what the Spirit said unto the churches. To him that overcometh will I give to eat of the tree of life, which is in the midst of the paradise of God. This is the realm of the storehouses and the farms of God's divine providence.
O se dia o wasu no ntie dia hom na e ka cha asafo no. O se dia odi nkunim no, mema no enkwadua a esi Nyankopɔn paradise mu aba no bi edi. Intiti ase se odofo paradise na paradise eye biaye a onyame kuaye ekoso eye biaye a nobaye e free nyame kuaye mu no wodisie.
The currency of that place is faith.
Na ti ase se sika wodidi nsawoso e wo ho no ene ni gidie.
And faith speaks on this wise, not on what is seen but what is known.
Na sei na gidie kasa gidie nkasa ensi fapem ewoni etue niwa na esi fapem ewoni yenim ewosunsu.
And faith is substance and substance is currency.
Na ti ase se gidie eya ademudie na ye ka ademudie a ademudie eye sika ejapade anade a yetimi didi ensesa ana ensa woso.
Afedie machre first heaven, second heaven, third heaven. First heaven, the realm of the elemental formation.
Yes.
Niaba, the second heaven,
the realm of fire.
The realm of fire. Which the realm of the stars and fire. Now, about the realm of paradise, where we have the silence of God, the taming of the medieval seas. Nina, me the verses Nina Bemayen, no bia kwa free paradise, because a paradise, yeri to cry, yeri paradise. Oh, paradise. And you wouldn't do nyamia in. So, because paradise na yinyane emuche papa
So you hear some believers sing, we're going to paradise. Listen, when you get to paradise, you have really not gotten anywhere. Because the distance from paradise and the throne of God is light years away.
Free paradise, now feeling about the realm of the dwelling places of the messengers and the host of heaven.
Free paradise and paradise. No babiaya osro asumafo. Any osro asem kafuono. Biaya watiti.
Kaise invitiasi me mayeti asiese. Ye womwa womu yanje ndifu womu be radie ni mu a womu ba be ye nkwa mo be ye de. Farms ne gu hono come on monkonko ye adwuma.
Inti Kaise, remember that last week, the man of God hinted on the fact that there are those who come before the Lord as servants, or those who come and they are unbelievers, their ultimate end in the lake of fire is that they are going to go under tortuous servitude, under several bondage in service. That is how their lives are going to be like. And part of the work they will be doing when they are conscripted under that bondage and under that servitude is to work the farms that are in paradise.